right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Iconic Video Games Podcast. I am your host, Axel1324.
I'm muted, sorry. I'm DeathDealer. That's my one per show. Sorry, guys.
Hey, you know, if we're only allowed one per show, I'm in trouble because I do that all the time. You know, guys, if you notice, we are down one. We are down one. Extraordinary Doggy Dog 420. Unfortunately, he had a storm roll through his town. Power is out, so right now he is sitting in his car, hooked up to his car lighter, talking to us on his cell phone, probably. Doggy Dog, you stay safe out there, man. I know you're surviving. You're a survivor. Don't forget.
Lighters anymore. They're battery plug-ins. I don't even know what they're called anymore. What are they called? Because they're not cigarette lighters anymore.
I don't know. They're called, I guess, USB charge. USB. They're called cigarette ports, I guess, or lighter. They're still cigarette ports.
No,
but I don't know. My newer car comes with actual outlets now, so.
So is mine, but I still have what could be a cigarette lighter. If a lighter, if you could buy the lighter itself. I don't know if that would still work, though. I don't think they're cigarette lighters anymore.
I don't know why you would. I mean, that's kind of something my parents used to do. So. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean,
do you do that anymore now? Nobody smokes anymore. We vape.
No, well, you never know when you need to start a fire in the middle of the woods with your car or something. I mean,
that's right. I've seen Final Destination. I know I don't need a cigarette lighter in my car.
Someone Google that and let me know what that's called. I'm really curious now. I need to know.
But, Doggy Dog's out there. He's being survival. Doggy, don't forget, man, if you get real desperate, just drink your own pee. You'll be all right, man.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
That's right. It's going to be
Go hit the
Doggy
liquor
Dahmer
store.
Party next week. He's going to survive.
I'm sure there's a squirrel somewhere he can eat. I mean, come on.
That's so funny. Anyways, let's check in with the chat. Notorious joins us. Shout out to Notorious. He says, Happy Friday, Doggy Dog 420. Indeed, Notorious, thank you so much. You are the real MVP. Thank you for stopping by. And Notorious thinks the intro is iconic, as I do as well. Getting the accidental mute out of the way early, absolutely. Yeah. And shout out to Brandon Foltz, who is also recovering from a storm. So Brandon Foltz, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you sitting in your car with your phone plugged in, listening to us. It means a lot to us. You are the real MVP. And he says he's going to bring the generator over, Doggy. That's right. And Jesse Darby says, what the heck? What are you? The Dogger survival stream. That's right, guys. Put your survival tips, real or fake, there so that we can help Doggy survive. So yeah, there we go. All right. But enough of Doggy. Let's see. On the show tonight, Doggy Dog, I'm happy. Just hit my vacation. Woo! Vacation time must be nice. Oh, it's the 4th of July. We will talk about that in a minute. But right now, DeathDealer.
Yes.
What have you been up to?
Well, I've been playing video games with my daughter and without my daughter because I was lucky enough last week, if some of you remember, the Minion was out at my brother's house. So I actually got to spend downtime playing video games that I wanted to play by myself, which was always fun. Really? So I played quite a few rounds of Mortal Kombat and tried my best to beat the computer. Alas, it did not come to fruition, unfortunately. Those things are hard. Played some Mario, of course, as always, and jumped on Dead Island 2 and got a little bit further along in that one thanks to my wonderful husband's help.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Dead Island, Dreadful carrying.
He doesn't carry me, please. I'm not going to say what I'm actually thinking, but I'm sure the adults can fill in the 4-letter word blank. Excuse me, sir. I carry him, but thank you for trying.
Oh, Dreadful.
I'm the
Give me a
moving
place.
target. They come after me, and he gets them from behind. Leave it to the Greek man to come up on somebody from behind.
It's the Greek way. It's the Greek way.
Yes, yes.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you got some gaming in. So I've been playing some Legend of Zelda, of course. Tears of the Kingdom is my addiction right now. I started playing Elder Scrolls Skyrim again, and here I'm like, I'm just gonna play the story. I'm just gonna play the story, and lo and behold, I'm like 5 missions off track, as it happens to always be. Of course, I'm always playing flight simulators. Flight Simulator is like my relaxing game. Whenever I don't feel like thinking too much, I just load up Flight Simulator and enjoy the scenes of the Earth. Because, man, that game is beautiful. That's all I'll say. Much like America the beautiful. So yeah. Oh my gosh, Doggy Dog is having addiction withdrawals. He says, been tough not playing the last 36 hours. Got withdrawals. Poor Doggy, don't be withdrawals, right? Let's see. Jesse Darby.
Sympathize.
Yep, Jesse Darby says he's been playing AEW. And Doggy Dog's been loving Diablo 4. OMG, it's so good. Really? It really is. Tell me your class, what kind of hero you're being. I myself am trying to main a druid, but I got to tell you, man, I am sucking. I might have to switch to a different class, but I want to get good at the druid. Anyways, 4th of July is coming right around the corner. DeathDealer, do you and the, I don't know, pools have anything?
Yes.
Have anything planned?
As a matter of fact, we do. We are going over to the adopted mom's house. It started off as a 4th of July party, and it is going to be a combination 4th of July / minion birthday party. So we will be having cake and ice cream and ice pops for the child to celebrate her hitting double digits. I'm not ready for this, but
boyfriends are next.
I guess you say that as if it's funny. It's really not funny because they're going to be worried about her father with his big old size and his scary looking self, not realizing that the tiny psychopath is standing behind them.
It's so funny you say this, but I'm willing to bet you had lots of boyfriends when you were younger.
I mean,
what
yes
is the old
and
saying?
no.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, DeathDealer.
Yeah, well, then you know what? I think it's only fair. I give her the same experience as I did, and because of a stunt my uncle and my father pulled, I didn't get a date for a year. So I'm willing to take that hit for her. Absolutely, by all means, I will make her the scary one in school.
Oh my. Well, hey, whatever works for you guys.
I actually almost feel sorry for the guys she's gonna date because whoever she ends up dating, Lord help you. I hope you raise a strong child because she is definitely her mama's girl. That's for sure.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I mean, what's another? I mean, if anything, you guys are going to keep the psychiatrist employed in this country.
True.
That's right. So, anyways, let's move it along. Dreadpool joins us. Shout out to Dreadpool. Thank you so much for joining us, Dreadpool. You are the real MVP. And Doggy Dog says, love the fireworks in the background. Heck yeah, man. Got to get in the mood. America.
Yeah, what are you doing for 4th of July?
So 4th of July is my favorite holiday. So, of course, I'm going to be decked out in red, white, and blue. I'm going to buy some expensive fireworks. And then I'm going to light them up probably at 9:30ish, 10 o'clock. I don't buy that many fireworks. I just buy big ones, But next thing you know, I've spent like $1,000 on fireworks. So it is definitely one of those things. And yeah, Doggy Dog, the fireworks in the background are just, as you can see here, a compilation video I found on the internet real quick. I liked it, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah. Anyways, hold on. I gotta I gotta zoom this back out. There we go, so I can switch sources. Because DeathDealer is ready to tell us about her first iconic game in her collection. Now, guys, real quick, a couple of rules on the iconic games in the collection. There is no rules. Basically, it's just a game you like that you want to talk about. It doesn't have to be an expensive game. It doesn't have to be a good game. It doesn't have to be anything. It's just a game you want to talk about. So
you say that as if I'm picking a game that people aren't going to want to play or haven't played. He says, you guys hear this, right? Like, he's like, it could be anything, even if it's a terrible game, right before I go to say my first pick. Like, thanks, I appreciate
I'm just preparing the audience here. No, your first pick is awesome. I know what it is, and it's amazing. All your picks are amazing. And here we go. The Rockin' Trinity Warrior says, hello, everybody. Hello, Rockin' Trinity Warrior. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. All right, DeathDealer, take it away.
Okay, ready. All right, my first pick is Alice Madness Returns. It's actually a sequel to American McGee's Alice from 2000. This one's older. This one was released in 2011. So we're taking it back a ways. It was released on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I personally have always loved it. I've played it several times on a couple of different consoles. When they offer it on the latest console, I usually end up suckering my husband into getting it for me because I enjoy it. And I think that if they redid it and they updated the graphics for it, it would just be amazing. And the best part about it is, in my opinion, is that you don't necessarily have to have played American McGee's Alice to get into Alice Madness Returns. It's got a lot of different characters that you go and play with or against, a lot of different backgrounds. It's interesting. You do have to pay attention to some things in order to solve the puzzles in it. You're traumatized in the game, so you're not always quite sure what's real and what's not. There is a story to it, which I won't give that away, but it is an interesting game. I always think, like I said, I play it on a regular basis. I go back and forth between it. I've restarted it and restarted it several times. And as Jedpool can attest, I get very upset when I have to restart it again from the beginning on a new console because, yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't always transfer over to the next one. But it is something worth checking out if you haven't played it, in my opinion.
Yay! Great choice here by DeathDealer. Yeah, American McGee's Alice, critically acclaimed game. And just a fantastic game pick here. But this is Madness Returns, which was the sequel to it, as you stated. And I actually did not know that. I thought they were both the same. So you just educated me because I have this and I'm like, oh, this is the only one. Now I got to go find the other one to complete my collection. So this is brought by EA, and EA's been knocking it out of the park lately. But yeah, EA is gonna hopefully. If I'm just looking at this, and I was telling Dreadpool before the show, and you, I was like, man, could you imagine a remaster of this game? It would just be. It doesn't even have to be a remake. It could just be a remaster, updated graphics, updated everything. Because look how creative all this is. Like the Alice in Wonderland theme, gone crazy, is incredible. It looks awesome. Great choice, DeathDealer. It makes me want to play it. But now I got to finish my collection.
This game actually inspired one of my favorite Halloween costumes, actually, because I love the games. I think they're amazing to play, honestly. And I think it's one of those games that even if you beat it, you could go back and play it again and again, in my opinion. It's always fun. That's just me.
Now, this game it looks great. That's all I'll say to it, is that it looks great. So let's see. Doggy Dog, let's check it with the iconic chat. Doggy Dog says, I loved this game. Very awesome pick, DeathDealer, of course. Always with the awesome picks. We got some FTC chat. This is not the show for that, bro. Sorry. But John 07I says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, John 907. I appreciate you. And by the way, just because I'm not going to talk about your topic doesn't mean you guys can't talk about it in your own chat over here. Let's see. And the Rocking Warrior says, the Rocking Trinity Warrior says, I think I have that game on my Xbox. You should play it. Get it out. You should definitely play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely play that game if you have it. Oh, man. Oh, I just made a mistake.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I just made a mistake. Oh, my God. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Okay, hold on. Pushing buttons, everybody. Pushing buttons. Okay. There we go. All right. So, fantastic choice. Doggy, let us know what your game was that you were going to talk about. And if either DeathDealer or myself know about it, we'll pick it up for you.
Yeah.
And shout out to Splinterfris. Thank you so much for joining us, Splinterfris. You are the real MVP. And Doggy Dog, where the hell, dude? Where are you? Doggy Dog, it doesn't have any power, bro. He's watching us from the back of a camper, stealing power from some guy's RV.
See, this is why everyone should take classes from someone who's lived in Florida for like 10 years. So you could survive without power or water for a little. Well, no, maybe not water, power. We do without power. We don't do without water, but we definitely do without power quite often. Hurricane Central.
No, it is. You gotta hit the power button sometimes. No, I want to get like one of those solar stations, but keep it away from everything. Like to make it standalone. That'd be great. All right, but here we go. My turn. My pick.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Doggy says, let's see. Give me Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 on the PS2. All right, yeah, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Never played it. Did you play it?
I did. It was a good game. Actually, that's a good pick too. While it was a good game, I actually preferred Underground more, but Need for Speed Hot Pursuit was good. Yes, it is fun. Racing games are kind of hard to mess up, though. I mean,
challenge accepted.
You're gonna find me I'm sure they're out there.
Yeah, they're out there.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm just saying it's kind of hard.
It's a little difficult.
It's like making bad ice cream. Sure, you could probably do it, but it's difficult to
Very
do.
difficult. Yeah. Unless it's spoiled or something. Let's see. Bad Axel, it's the hottest topic in America right now. Maybe the whole universe. All right, so I'll bring it up real quick. Let's see. Where is it? I like what the judge told the FTC about Call of Duty on Game Pass, and if Sony would want to compete, maybe they should do the same thing with one of their staple games in PlayStation Plus. And knowing the judges to shutting down and talking about it ain't about Sony, it's about consumers is funny. It was funny. I did retweet about it that, at least the judge knows that this is about damage to the consumers and not damage to Sony. But we gotta wait. I can't pretend to know which way it will go because judges can think one way and think another way immediately, almost instantly. So I'll just leave it up to the judge. But no matter what her ruling is, I'll be glad it's over. Because if she rules for Xbox for the acquisition, great. As Xbox is my preferred console, that's great for me. If she rules against Xbox and the acquisition, great. Xbox still has awesome studios. They are not, gonna stop growing. They're not gonna stop acquiring other smaller studios and whatnot. So, maybe Activision Blizzard is just too big to be acquired, which is weird. I don't know why that would be, but it's weird. But yeah.
I have no thought or opinion on the matter. I haven't been keeping track, and I don't know. That's one of those things I look at people and tell them, why don't you ask Dreadpool? Because
well, we'll talk about it this Sunday here on the Iconic Video Games Podcast, Sunday morning on Good Morning Xbox. You should have tuned in. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Again, guys, hit that like button. It really helps us get discovered for the show. You have no idea how much it really helps. All right, here we go. Is it my turn? It is my turn. It
Yeah, your
is
game.
100%
Pick
my
a
turn.
game.
Yes.
Pick a game.
Let's see. I'm
Let's
going
see
to
the
share this tab
game.
real quick. Here we go. Get the fireworks going back on. Ka-chow. Full screen. Ooh, this looks so pretty. All right, but I don't know why I did that because I'm going to go full screen. Here we go. So my first game that I want to share is
Yeah.
actually called Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete on the PlayStation. So Lunar got its start on the Sega CD, and then it went Lunar, Silver Star Story Complete, and then Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete. And Complete is the edition that I really wanted because not only does it come with 5, that's right, count it, 5 game discs. I'm not going to open this because this could fall out, but 5 game discs on this amazing multi-disc holder here for the PlayStation. With lots of cutscenes, lots of voice acting, awesome music, but you also get all the neat collectibles. You know, you get the Lunar Eternal Blue soundtrack right here. I'm sorry. Here we go. Right here. Back for those of you who are still acting that retro on your CD players. You get the Eternal Blue art book and storybook. I mean, it is like amazing, and I love the foil. By the way, I am a sucker for games with foil packaging, like foil letters. I don't know if you can see it very good here, guys, but all this is in foil, and I'm a sucker for foil. But the creme de la creme is this little package here. So it looks like another little CD packet, but when you open it up, it has the Eternal Blue. Let me see. Hopefully, I can do this without everything falling out. It has the Eternal Blue map, the full world map, so you can kind of get a little more lost than normal. You have over here a medallion. Let me see if I can take that out and show you guys and gals. It has a medallion on it. Here we go. This is the medallion. Whoops, I was facing me. There we go. This is the medallion that one of the main characters wears. So there you go. You can also wear it, and it is heavy. This is back when stuff was made out of metal, guys, not that plastic crap. That's called collector's editions now. Right? But what I'm really happy about are these. These are little figurines of every character in the game. And I know that they're all in a bag and I haven't put them together. I'm just waiting to get the right display case to put these together. And I keep them in the bag that they came in so that I don't lose it. And that is what I want to do with it. So yeah, Lunar 2, Eternal Blue. If you haven't played it, and not only that, the game is great, guys. So I just talked about my collection, but the game itself is great. It's made by I think it's not Crystal Dynamics. Who made this back in the day? Give me 1 second, guys. Gotta get this to close right before I damage my good stuff. There we go. Working Designs. That's who made it. Working Designs brought this over. They translated it from Japanese to English. Working Designs, and of course, Working Designs known for their foil covers of everything. So yes, this is the game. If you haven't played either Lunar Story, Lunar 1, the Silver Star, or Lunar 2, Eternal Blue, you are missing out, guys. These are some of the best turn-based RPGs that are not named Final Fantasy back in the day. And I would actually say that they challenge Final Fantasy. I mean, Lunar Silver Star was one of the first RPGs with voiceover and voiceover acting, and it's just incredible, guys. So yeah, Lunar 2, Eternal Blue for me. DeathDealer, do you have any thoughts about my pick?
I'm sorry, I've never played it. Never heard of her. Sorry. That's probably one of the thousands I've missed.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, yeah. But it looks cute.
It looks cute. It's awesome. It's awesome. Retro goodness, turn-based RPG goodness. So let's see. The Rockin' Trinity Warrior says, oh no, sorry. Splendiferous is talking to the Rockin' Trinity Warrior. He says, I'm okay. I'm trying to play some Sega Dreamcast right now after I fixed my son's PS4. This thing, man, shaking my head, getting on my nerves. Get him a PS5, man. Problem solved.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's lies.
And shout out to General Spartan. He joins us as well. Thank you so much for joining us, General Spartan. You are the real MVP. Let's see. Jesse Darby says, all I know is the FTC loses. The reason they don't take it any higher like the Supreme Court is because they know they'll lose because of the Republicans that hold the Supreme Court. That's kind of weird. But no, I don't think they'll take it any higher. They can sue, but I don't think they will. And I don't think the Supreme Court has ever taken a acquisition case ever. I could be wrong though. I just don't think so. Let's see. Awesome pick, Axel. Thank you, doggy. Appreciate it. That's what she said. Massive. Let's see. My gorgeous wife joins us. Thank you so much for joining us, Louise VN. You are the MVP of my life. She says, hope the powers come back soon, Mr. Doggy. Yeah. Definitely. All right. But, guys and girls, it is intermission time, and I want to see if I can do this correctly. Let me pause that. Turn this on. Give me 1 minute here. I can hear it on my side, but you'll have to that. Guys, we are going to play Words on Stream. It has been a long time since we played Words on Stream. I know Doggy Dog loves Words on Stream. So, again, guys, type in all caps, like Splendiferous. Get out your inner Splendiferous. Type it all in caps because it will pick up better if it is all in caps. This is like the game Scrabble, except you guys get to play with us. So let's see if it will detect me. Here we go. It did. All right, here we go. Pitbull, I'm counting on you, buddy. Oh, man. Let's see. Iconic video games with exit. Here we go. I got one. By the way, DeathDealer, you can also help us.
Did I ever mention I was a terrible speller? Spell check's my friend.
Spell check is your friend. Nice. Oh, you should have totally detected Excite. Type it in again, Luis Bien. Oh, no, there's no two E's. There's not two E's. It will not detect Excite. It would not detect Excite. Let's see. Four-letter words or higher. There's no two T's. There's not two T's. For those of you type it in. Jet should have picked up, doggy. You're right. Jet should have picked up. Oh, it did. Doggy Dog with the word jet. They picked him up. Oh my gosh, we're going to lose in the first round, guys. We're doing so bad. It's because of that Exciting from Pixel Slapper. Shout out to Pixel Slapper. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. Oh my gosh, we need 6 more points. We need 6 more points.
I got nothing.
I got nothing. Sign from Lucia at the last second to save us. Wow. Shout out to Lucia. You are the real MVP. Wow. So Pixel Slapper takes it away with 18 points. Iconic Video Games with 17. Doggy Dog with 16 and Luis Vien with 6. But and Luis Vien again with 5. So there you go. That was awesome. At the very last minute, she came in and saved us. I will say that, actually, you didn't have to do that. This is your show, Buy It. I appreciate it. Hey, you know what? It's okay. You guys are the reason this show exists. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Jesse Darby. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for wanting to engage with us. I love interacting with the chat. Let's see. Oh my God.
I got one.
Yeah, DeathDealer, you got it. Iconic video games with reviews on the chat. Reef from Doggy Dog Fraternity. Surf from my beautiful wife, Louise Vivian.
Did it right after.
That's right. That's right. Lots of people with the word surf. Surf has been taken care of. I don't know if this is a word. It is. Sewer is a word. Sure. User from DeathDealer. You guys are amazing. You guys are killing it. Thank you so much for playing this game with us. You guys are incredible. Fuse has already been taken, John 907. I appreciate it though. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going, guys. Reuse from Doggy Dog 420. Killing it. You're killing it, doggy. We need 3 more points, guys. We need 3 more points. I don't know if this is a word. I'm just typing it in. User has already been taken in. User has already been taken. Briefs from Louisiana. Oh, that's right. Put the S on it. That's right. I totally forgot there's an S. Everybody had an S to everything. Fees from Doggy Dog 420. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. I remember eating here when I was younger. Freeze from Louisiana and furs from me. I remember eating out of furs when I was younger. So. And sure was already taken, doggy. But you guys are amazing. Look at that. You guys are so cool. So cool, you guys. All right, let's see. And Doggy Dog with the lead. Wow, Doggy, you're awesome. I'm right behind him at 37. Luis Viana at 33 points, right behind me. Pixel Slap at DeathDealer and Luis Viana. All of you guys are amazing. I'm actually surprised Dreadful is not on this.
He was driving.
Game. Oh my gosh. Pull over, buddy. Pull over.
Oh, he's parked now. I can see the car in my driveway.
Pull over. Play some Scrabble with us. I wanted to spell leaf, but then I noticed there's no F here. Reefer, doggy. Lazier from Pixel Slapper. Real from Doggy. I'm gonna use the other real. And Ryle is the word. Rail from Doggy. Why is Ryle not a word? Realize from Pixel Slapper. Wow, killing it, Pixel Slapper, killing it. You are awesome. You guys are awesome. I really want to use this Z. Realize, raise. I don't know. Is this thing, is Zeal a word? It is. I was just guessing there, guys. And shout out to Dragonheart Joby who joins us. Thank you so much for joining us, Dragonheart Joby. You are the real MVP. Play this game of Scrabble with us. Turn your cap locks on and spell away. See how far we can get. I thought Zena wasn't there. Is Zella a word? Lear from Doggy. Ooh. Rise a word? No, raise. Raise is a word, right? Raise? Oh, my wife already typed raise. Ah, come on, Alex. Come on. Look at the board, Alex. Axel, look at the board. All right. You guys did awesome. We move on to the next level. Lair from Doggy Dog at the very end there. You guys are so amazing. Look at you guys carrying us. Doggy Dog still in the lead. I'm right behind him at 54 points. Pixel Slap at 49 points. Luis Villa at 46 points. DeathDealer 11 points. And Luis Villa still at 5. By the way, guys, thank you so much for, if you're not into Scrabble, we totally get it, but thank you so much for tuning in and watching us anyway. We appreciate you. We really do. Oh, man, I'm so excited to show off these next 2 games. So, yeah, this is awesome. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. First one to find an anagram. Eminem. Minor, mine. Great one there, DeathDealer. Minor. Wow, this one's hard because there's not very many words. The game is broken. Why is it broken? What happened, Splendiferous? Is it not picking you up? Oh, rhyme was a word. I was just guessing. Emire? Is that a word? Pixel Slapper? Splendiferous. The game is broken. Is it not picking you up, Splendiferous? I'm just typing in stuff now, guys. There you go. I knew one of them would eventually stick. This is a really tough one. I really want to know what that last letter is. I really want to know what that 5-letter word is. It's definitely a word I don't know. Well, we only got 5 words, guys, but I think we did awesome. And I took that round. That's right. Ooh, Doggy Dog got knocked down by the random typings of Axel 1324. Without Princess Zelda here, I am the Scrabble King. But yeah, no, if Princess Zelda came back, she would totally be ruling this game right now. She would 100% be taking us to school. Oh, geez. Oh. Fly? Hey, RWK88, thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. We appreciate you. We are just playing some Scrabble with you guys. If you see a word, just type it into the chat. The stream will pick you up. It works better if you type in all caps. But definitely come on in. And while I was talking Pixel Slapper with family, Doggy Dog 420 with Flay and Palm, and the Rockin' Trinity Warrior with Palais. You guys are amazing. I'm still not on the word right now. I don't know if this is a word. It has to be 4-letter words or higher, DeathDealer. 4-letter words or higher.
I didn't
MILF, Doggy. Really, Doggy? 4-letter words or higher, guys. Boom from Doggy Dog. Flap from Pixel Slapper. All right. There's Nap. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this will work. Can I just add the Y to it? Yeah, feel me. What about Palmy? Will Palmy work? I guess not. But hey, shout out to Doggy Dog for putting film on there. Let me do it. Amplify from Pixel Slapper. Holy cow! You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. Jeez, oh man, how does your brain think like that? And Talos Ray joined us. Shout out to Talos Ray. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. We're just playing some Scrabble with you guys on the stream. If you see some words, just type them in. We appreciate you guys. And that is it for this round, guys. We did amazing though. We got to level 6. And shout out to Doggy for taking first place, followed by Pixel Slapper. I came in a lengthy third, and of course, shout out to everybody who partaken. Even if you only picked one word, you were awesome. But with that being said, that is going to do it for intermission time. Let me turn this music off. It is the standard music. So, yeah. DeathDealer.
Yes.
Are you ready with your next game?
But of course.
All right, guys, we're going to get right back into the topic of the day, which is just games that we think are cool, and you guys should play them for sure. Was Milfy a word? It was not. It was not RWK. It definitely was not. All right. DeathDealer, take it away.
All right. As you can see by the background, it's got something to do with Mario. And of course, this one is Super Mario Odyssey. Love this game. It was one of the ones they threw back to their 3D gameplay. The graphics look amazing. It was released on the Nintendo Switch in 2017, as a matter of fact. In this one, you're introduced to his hat here, Cappy, and he helps you out and does all kinds of neat things in the game. I personally happen to really enjoy it. One of those ones you go back and play it. My daughter is also obsessed with it, as well as I think most kids that can play video games pretty much like this one. The characters are entertaining. You get to change costumes. You can find coins in the game, and there's little stores at the beginning of each world, and you can buy a themed outfit for that world, which is so fun and so cute. I, of course, had to go ahead and beat the game and find all the coins so I could own all the stuff. And you get to fly around in this little ship, and you can buy little statues for in your ship with the coins in the game. It's just a cute game, honestly. There's a lot of small details to it, and there's a lot of like hidden stars you have to find. And it's a really cute game, honestly. And look at it.
Get it.
Oh, and this is one of the ones you get to play in one of the worlds. You actually can put Cappy on a T-Rex and run around the world as a T-Rex, run around the land as a T-Rex. I mean, how can you honestly go wrong with that? It's so fun. It's and you get to be a frog, and yeah, it's cute. I like it. It's one of my favorites. I go back and play it on a regular basis, which is why I have the Mario controller, as a matter of fact, for the Switch, was so I didn't wear out my Switch playing it.
That's so good. Hold on, I gotta move all this stuff. Sorry. Great choice there, DeathDealer. Super Mario Odyssey. This was when it launched, it was a Game of the Year contender. Of course, it lost to the Game of the Year, also another Nintendo title, but that was The Legend of Zelda. But man, it is probably the better Mario game to come out in quite a long time, especially a 3D Mario. The if you really think about it, like the 3D collection, it's like Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 1 and 2, and Odyssey. There really aren't too many 3D Mario games out there.
Like I said, it's also
here's the story we're talking about.
Yeah, and like I said, each outfit's it's themed towards whatever world you're in. So, like for instance, when you're in the Arctic land, this is the dinosaurs, the T-Rex I was telling you could be. I love this game. I mean, you can't really go wrong. It's so cute, and it is really fun. There's always seems to be new things you can find if you just continue playing over and over again. But
sorry.
oh, you're okay.
All right. Great choice, DeathDealer. Nothing but good things to say. And Doggy Dog says, never played it, but this is an incredible pick. It sure is. It sure is. And
look on my display, you can see that you put your little hat on the little mushroom guy, so you can be a mushroom guy. Like, you can be the enemies for. I think this is the only Mario game where you actually are playing Mario and you can play as the enemy at the same time. Like a Mario takes over the enemy. I don't recall any other game doing that. So
right, yeah.
you have to.
And the Rocking Warrior Trinity, the Rocking Trinity Warrior says, I need to add that game to my Switch. Hello, super cute game. And
It is.
Don't try to fan this up with prompts, DeathDealer.
I do. Listen. I don't have to really sell this game. The fact that Mario gets to run around as a T-Rex should sell that in and of itself, in my opinion. I don't think there's any game where you even get to come close to playing as a T-Rex and Mario. I mean,
specifically.
Exactly.
T-Rex and
Mario. It's fun.
That's right. Fantastic choice, DeathDealer. Whoa, it just looks like that helicopter firebombed the White House. What's this? Super Mario Odyssey cereal with an amiibo.
Yeah. Well, we don't have the cereal anymore, but the box actually works as an amiibo for the games. And if you have amiibos with it in Super Mario Odyssey, you can get special costumes or it'll give you certain help. So that's nice that they actually included it, because as far as I know, I haven't needed my amiibos for any other game. So they're
Great
just
choice.
tiny little statues that sit around.
Great choice, DeathDealer. So I'm going to talk about a game that needs very little to talk about right now.
I'm interested.
I am interested.
You have my attention, sir.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Let's see. So the game I'm talking about is, and I kind of ruined the box because I've moved so many times, but this box used to be in much better shape, and that is none other than BioShock 2 on the Xbox 360. But I specifically want to talk about this variation right here, the special edition. Now, the special edition came with all the special edition stuff, some posters, some awesome art on the box itself. That's really, really cool. You got the art of BioShock 2 book, and I mean, look how thick this thing is. So they did not skimp out on the art, guys. And of course, who doesn't remember the art of BioShock 2? Just so great. And it came with a CD called Sounds of the Lighthouse, and this is the official BioShock 2 score, right? So this is for BioShock 2.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the creme de la creme in this collector's edition. For the main reason I wanted this edition is because it came with the I Am Rapture, Rapture is Me LP for BioShock, the original BioShock LP. And I love my vinyl collection of game soundtracks. I have lots of them. But this one right here is, I mean, it looks old-fashioned. Not a lot of production value put into it, Just has the simple designs in the middle. And try not to touch it. Nothing special on the LP. It's just a regular black one. But as a guy that loves listening to old records and LPs and stuff like that, I really enjoyed BioShock 2, this edition. And I was working at Blockbuster at the time when this came out. And I was so excited for this one. I couldn't get a copy. And eventually I did get a copy. But that LP is the main reason why I got it, guys. So let me pull up the trailer in case you guys don't know what BioShock is. Yeah, BioShock 2. It's got that creepy atmosphere to it. These are all fan trailers. I want like the real trailer, not the fan trailers. Here we go. So, yeah, okay, it's on. Okay. I got to make sure there's a lot of buttons over here. See, this is what I mean. There we go. Yeah, so BioShock again, Rapture. You're underwater again, and this time you are becoming a big daddy. You're trying to save the little sisters from the splicers. The splicers, of course, want them for their atom. And they use the atom to splice up, and it's just so awesome. Such a great game, such a great atmosphere game, a great shooter, great music. Everything is great. And here comes the big daddy. Look at this. That's just so cool. The big daddy's just not on my watch. So yeah. I love how the green letters is affecting the green letters in Mario. Yeah, I noticed that too.
Nice, right?
Yes, super nice. So yeah, guys, BioShock 2. If you haven't played it, you should definitely play it. But this is one of my favorite games in my collection, and it's just because it came with so much cool stuff. So I like stuff. I love collector's editions. But not only that, but the game was fantastic. DeathDealer, what did you think about BioShock 2?
I actually enjoyed it. It was I don't want to say it was one of the first few games my husband got me, but it was definitely something he did surprise me with and insist that I sat down and played when he brought it home. However, I did not get all of the cool stuff, sir.
What do you mean? You did not get
I
all
didn't
the
get
cool
all the
stuff.
cool stuff. I just got the game.
Hey,
I
the
just
game
got
is
the
the main
game.
attraction. Look at it that way.
But no, I do like the game. It is a good game. It is fun. I do like the dark goth atmosphere of it. Of course, I'm always drawn more to things that are darker and more horror and oriented. So this was something I definitely did enjoy and got into. It is a good game, so it was a very good pickaxe. So I'm also proud of myself that I know this one this time. So yay for me.
Yay! Yes. And there's the new character, the sisters, the big sisters, I think is what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're called big sisters or I forget what they're called. Something sisters. I want to say big sisters, but yeah. Yeah. Great. My wife says DeathDealer will love this game because it's horror.
I do like it. Yeah. Actually, I think that's one of the games that my husband makes sure we have on the systems when we get the new systems. Make sure it's whenever they go, oh, we're doing backwards compatible. It's one of the games he's like, we're going to make sure my wife has this one along with a list of. I like to stick to what I know. And yeah, I like things that are dark. Which is odd because I'm such a brightly colored person.
You would never know she's into dark. She loves Mario. Yes. Awesome. Oh, and Dreadful says, I bought the remake collection. And he says, another awesome pick. Now, Doggy, you had said to give you a pick for number 2. And I think you said Dante's Infernal? I think you had to type it in again, Doggy. I might have missed it. But Doggy's pick for this one, if he was here, he was going to pick Dante's Inferno. If you don't know Dante's Inferno, it was inspired by God of War, the original God of War. So it had that high detailed beat 'em up isometric kind of style of game. And it was very adult themed. I mean, there were naked bodies in the first 5 minutes of that game. And I'm not talking like little naked bodies. I mean, the whole screen full of a naked body. Very gory, tight combat though, great story, great special moves. And again, to me, I think I've said this before, it starts out strong, but it ends a little weak because it became a grind at the end. But the set pieces is really where Dante's Inferno was amazing at, just like God of War. Set pieces. And shout out to Boogeyman. He joins us. Thank you so much for joining us, Boogeyman. You are the real MVP. He says Dante's Inferno is gruesome. Yes. And Doggy Dog says, yes, Dante's Inferno. And it's based on the anime. Yeah, the anime was good. Do
Oh,
you
okay. I was
remember
gonna
Dante's
say
Inferno?
I do remember Dante's Inferno. I actually thought it was based off of the story Dante's Inferno. I didn't know.
Yeah, I thought Dante's Inferno was like a poem, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's like a really long poem. I know I've read it. I had to read it in high school. um but I thought it was based on that. I didn't know there was an anime, so I'll have to check that out because I do like the story Dante's Inferno. It is gruesome as all get out, but it's good, in my opinion.
It is definitely a bloody game, and it is good. It is good. Definitely. Great choice, Doggy. Guys, because our intermissions take so long, we are going to skip this one so that we can have a really long intermission at the end, if that's okay with everybody. DeathDealer, are you okay with that?
I am okay with that.
All right. Just making sure. Let me make some room over here because my next pick is going to take up a lot of room.
Ooh.
All right.
Dun,
dun, dun, dun. All right. You ever see the Crudes on Netflix? It was on Netflix.
Was it? I thought it was Adult Swim.
No, the
originally
Crudes is a little cartoon show about like prehistoric people, and the guy has a sloth that keeps going dun dun dun.
Oh, I thought, aren't they the Krogs?
The Krogs. I thought they was the Crudes.
No, the Krog.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it's the Krog.
Chat, help us out here, chat. Anyways, while the chat helps us out, I thought it was the Crudes. Now I have to look for it. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. I can settle this right now. I'll ask the minion. She watches that show.
Yeah, I was right. The Crudes.
Is it the Crudes? I thought it was the Krogs.
It is the Crudes. Yeah, no, I was right. It's the Crudes. Hold on. Let me switch sources here. Let me hit images over here. Get this big one.
And you could be right.
Yeah, this is the Crudes right here.
Huh.
Can you see him? Oh no, you can't. You're like, interesting. There we go.
I know I've seen the cartoon. I've watched it with my kid. I thought they were the Krogs. Okay.
Crudes. Yeah. I love it. Anyways, the sloth was just like dun dun dun. Yeah, and there you go. Boogeyman says the Crudes. Crudes. It's the Crowds. My son loves that show. The Crowds. The Cruda. Crudes. Fat thumbs on a phone. Cruda. All right. DeathDealer, what is your third pick?
Ooh, my third pick. I know this is going to be such a shock and so surprising to most of you guys. I'm well aware. I know. But it's actually 2-1, in my opinion. And we're going to go with Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide. Because essentially Riptide is... Oh, yeah. I had to get the steel collector's case for Riptide. Unfortunately, my husband just a little slacked on me with the Dead Island case, but I at least got the metal.
Why are you so stingy, Dreadpool? Why are you so stingy?
I swear, this man, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. But these are my absolute favorite games. As you guys, I'm sure, are well aware, if you've watched the show before, I talk about them quite frequently. My family and I play them all the time. I've never been so happy as to when they released Dead Island 2, Helle, not too long ago, recently. That's been fun. I honestly I don't even know where to start with these games and how amazing they are. It's an open world gameplay, so you can travel all over these islands. The further along you get, the more of the islands you get to see. And then, of course, when you go to I guess what would be considered the expansion Riptide, you go to an entirely different island. You have to essentially kind of start over again without your weapons, but you still have all the knowledge and all the mods and everything. You just have to rebuild all your weapons, which is always fun. Honestly, I've been playing it for like let's see, Dead Island, the original Dead Island came out in 2011. Riptide was released in 2013. I've been playing them consistently since they came out. My husband's favorite embarrassing story of me getting scared actually has to do with these beautiful games right here. We actually threw Tiny Giant a birthday party last year themed on these games.
Ooh, I would love to see those pictures.
Oh, it was an amazing time. Well, because in the game you have to scavenge for supplies and things. It's essentially an RPG that you do have to build your character and find things to be able to build particular weapons and modify them and gain more skills. And we essentially let the kids do that, but kid friendly. I wasn't letting them build weapons. I thought that some of the parents might frown upon that. So I spray painted bottles, neon colors, and I'm not in Texas though. But it was a lot of fun. It was a great time. Everybody had a great time. The adults got to be the zombies and wander around. The kids were the survivors looking for things. And I mean, my daughter brings her friends over. Whenever she has friends over, they'll ask me, Mom, can we play Dead Island? And I usually have to give a phone call to the parents to ask, this game's kind of questionable for little kids. So it depends on how you feel about violence and a few cuss words here and there. But it is a really good game. I mean, I think it holds up real well after all this time personally. And a lot of people still play it. If you jump online to play on an open server, there's people always playing. So it's obviously done something right. Oh, and the glitches that have been there since the beginning, the ones they didn't fix, are hysterical. Because it's usually like a zombie will get stuck in a wall. And all he does is you hear him screaming and trying to get you, and he can't do anything. All you see is like a zombie half sticking out of a wall and doing this. Ah! It's the best game. I swear. I love it. I can't help it. It's my favorite hands down by far. If they came out with a huge collector's edition with statues and in fake weapons, and I would absolutely buy it. I would sell my husband to buy it for sure.
You would sell your husband.
I'm sure he'd go willingly for me.
You would sell your husband. Oh my God! Line of the game. I'll give you $10 for Dreadpool. Shipping included.
That's not enough. I can't even buy a 5-foot skeleton for that, sir. I'm just saying.
I would sell my husband. Wow. All right. Guys, type it in the chat how much you would pay for Dreadpool. You know what? Hold on. Let me start a poll here. Start a poll. Hold on. How much would you pay for Dreadpool? To own Dreadpool. There we go. How much would
just
you
so
pay
we're clear? I'm not taking another one to replace him. Just so if anyone's thinking of purchasing him, so that I'll keep you. I'm not keeping another one. No, one's enough. One of them done.
Right, hold on. I'm almost ready here. I really want to see what
I'll buy cats.
Has to say. All right, here we go. We are asking the chat, how much would you? So to recap, DeathDealer said that if they came out with a super duper collector's edition of Dead Island, that she would sell her husband. And I'm just curious, how much would the chat pay for Dreadpool? And Dreadpool says it's all true. So while the chat votes, this is funny. Oh my gosh. Let's see. He says Riptide is just great. Escape from Dead Island, that sucks. And it was to answer Boogeyman. Boogeyman says, I heard Riptide wasn't that great.
See, a lot of people had an issue with Riptide because in the beginning of Riptide, if you can actually pull your profile from Dead Island to Riptide. So you start off as the same level in the same skills and everything that you had, but there's an incident where you lose all your weapons, but you're still fighting zombies that are really strong. So it upset a lot of people. So, but I liked it because once you get past that, 2-second part, the rest of the game is amazing.
There you go. Let's see. DeathDealer, I'm surprised at you.
So shocking. I know.
So shocking. And Doggy Dog says, great pick. Love the weapon glitch. The weapon glitch, RHO. I think he means dough. Oh, yeah, he said dough. Yes. All right, and Doggy Dog says, give me $1, Bob, for Dreadpool. $1. $1. My wife, Lucian, says, oh, no, priceless.
Ladies, he makes good-looking babies.
You heard that, ladies? I'm for sale. I don't come cheap. And my wife says, he is smart and can cook too. How much is better? There we go. Boogeyman says, I put 500 or more. I like collecting lost things, and this lost thing has streaming knowledge I need. That's great. That's great.
That's awesome.
And Splendifer says, my brother is irreplaceable. Hashtag Team Dreadpool. There you go. You know how there's always a mattress sale during the 4th of July? Well, there's a Dreadpool sale down during the 4th of July. Oh, my goodness. This show always gets derailed. I don't know what happens. I don't know what goes on here.
We have too much fun.
Dylan, we had a poll. Can you read the results?
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. And how much would you pay for Dreadpool? At 62%, they said, I'd pay $500 or more. Thank you. I appreciate it because nothing is cheap, especially collectibles. So keep that in mind, folks. 37% said they'd pay $20. Aww. And nobody would pay $50 and nobody will pay $100 for him. I'm sorry, honey.
Oh man, so he's either 10 or 0.
This weekend. I'll bake him a cake this weekend. It'll be fine. He doesn't have to know it's for the kid.
Oh my god. She'll become the old crazy cat lady without Dreadpool.
He's over here. He's like 62% pay $500 for me.
There you go. Great choice. Great choice. Doggy, type in the chat what your third game would have been so we can talk about it real quick here while we move the show along. That was so hilarious. That was funny. Especially collectibles. That was hilarious. I'd have paid $1,000, but that wasn't an option.
Oh, that's so nice.
There you go.
You can keep him in his useless Halo helmet. I will allow it. I will forever drag on that helmet axe. I don't care if you say you can take it apart to use it. It is useless unless you take it apart. And even then, you got to have a tiny head.
Hey, look, the Master Chief is not proportional, okay? He's a killing machine, not a proportional machine. Jesse Darby says, I'm sorry, I only gave $20 for Dreadpool. Dreadpool 2 says, I love you guys. And Doggy Dog says, Rock Brand 3, baby, but I talk about that so much. How about Mad Max? So underrated. Mad Max is underrated. And I agree, Splendiferous. Whoa. No Halo slander dealer.
Listen, I can talk smack about his useless helmet because I brought home a wearable Halo helmet, okay? So I can rag on his all I want because I brought one you can actually wear.
But I've never
and
seen
there are
him wear
pictures of our child wearing it at a con. So.
But what about Dreadpool? Did he wear it? Or did he?
Yeah, he can fit his big head into it. He can fit his big head into it. Mm-hmm. I can wear it. I actually wore it into the house when I got it. I was so happy and excited to show him that I found the outfit, the actual costume, a legit costume with a legit helmet. So I like put it on outside and ran into the house. My neighbors must have thought I was nuts standing outside putting on long sleeves and a helmet, but it
That's
was
so
fun.
cool. That's so cool. Let's see. Boogeyman says, I don't want the helmet. I want to pick his brains for his streaming knowledge. The helmet makes it harder to pick his brain. There you go. All right.
That's great.
Off the Dreadpool talk here. And on. Great choice, Doggy. Great choice, DeathDealer. Those are amazing choices. All right. So my next choice is actually an Xbox original game. It is called Steel Battalion by Capcom. And you can play this game just like this, just the game by itself. Nothing overly special about it. It's an okay game. It's not as good as Mech Warrior or Mech Commander or as Armored Core or anything, but it's called Steel Battalion, and this is how I would always open my games and put the stripe up here, so you know it's one of my games that I bought brand new, because this is what I would always do to my games. I never cut it off here. I always peel it and tape it. So that's just the thing I've always done. And the thing though is that if you bought this game or got a hold of the crate, and I'm talking a crate as big as my body, it came with a massive, I mean, look at this user's manual. And the reason you have said user's manual here is because the crate held a little something special. And hold on, I'm going to go off the screen here. It held this incredible 60 plus button controller, right? 60 buttons, and each one of these was great. Like, you couldn't just turn on your mech. You had to do a sequence on these buttons. By the way, the sequence is in here. You had to read it to turn your mech on. Oh, and what's that? You wanted to self-destruct your mech and use the self-destruct button? Oh, you think you can just push this button? I don't think so. You had to do a sequence to self-destruct, right? And this game is cool. I mean, you got this controller is so cool. This is why I love this game. You got your speed selector here. You got your left and right. This doesn't go forward and backwards. This is your left and right. And then this one here, this is not like an analog stick that goes back to the middle. If you can see, it just kind of gets stuck where it is. If you turn this to the right, that's where your mech is looking. That's where you're targeting. And it doesn't snap back to the middle to center your view. So if you're one of those guys that doesn't know which way you're oriented, well, you're going to have a hard time on this game. And this game was this controller, 60 plus buttons controller is incredible. And it's the main reason why I bought this game. But not only did it come with the big controller, it also came with a 3-pedal accelerating button. So you had your accelerators and your clutch to change gears so your mech could go faster. So, yeah, this game, guys, it is Mech Warrior calls himself the mech simulator, but let me tell you something about this, guys. Mech Warrior never came out with a 60-plus button controller for their mech game that Capcom did with Steel Battalion. Steel Battalion, guys. Overall, as I said, the game is okay. It's not terrible. It's not gonna change the world. Nobody's gonna be crying for the next Steel Battalion or anything of that nature. But if you get that controller, I'm telling you, it's a level of immersion and fun. It's fun, and it's on the OG Xbox. Definitely get it if you get it with that. Let me look it up now. Like, people have built that into cabinets. Like, that is how awesome it is. People have taken that and dedicated Xboxes and TVs into cabinets. All right, hold on. I don't want the heavy armor. I just want the Steel Battalion trailer. Let me see if I can find the Steel Battalion trailer from Capcom. The heavy armor was a sequel, a Connect, and I didn't want it. Well, I can't find the trailer for it, guys. Yeah, I can't. I guess this one will have to do. I hope it doesn't have too many ads. All right, so and share this tab. DeathDealer Steel Battalion. What'd you think?
I think that's a lot of work to play a video game. That is a massive controller. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm together enough to play something like that. That's way too many buttons and things, and yeah, I don't see that going well for me. Yeah, I'm not. Dreadpool would love one. I more power to you if you can use one and play a game at the same time. I would need like 4 people to help me play that. I'd need someone like in each section to help me. Like, okay, what do I gotta do? And
Could you imagine if Starfield came with a controller like this? Ah, my god.
Oh, jeez, oh, Pete. Yeah.
And by the way, guys, this is what the game looks like when you're playing. So it makes it look like you're inside a mech.
I mean, it looks cool and the idea is awesome. It's just like I said, for someone like me, that's too many buttons, too much controller. I like the basic. Give me 4 buttons and a joystick, and I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm more than okay. Like I'll even go back to the Atari controller that's just a joystick with like 1 button. That's fine too. I'm good with that. That's just that'd be like walking, chewing gum, kicking a soccer ball and holding a newborn all at the same time. You probably could do it, but I don't think I want to.
Right. Yeah, no. The game is, like I said, it's okay. You play without the controller, I'd say the game is probably like a 6. But with the controller and the immersion, and I'm all about cool stuff, I guess. It's probably like a 7.5, 8 with the controller, I would say. But like I said, the game's not like gonna change the world or anything. They did make a Connect version of Steel Battalion, by the way, guys, for the Xbox 360 or the Xbox One. So there is some sequels to Steel Battalion. So shout out to Capcom for keeping it alive after all these years. So give me 1 second here. Oh my goodness. No. No, screw you, YouTube. Screw you and your ads, YouTube.
No.
I don't want your ads. Oh gosh. Sorry about that, guys. Hitting the wrong buttons here.
Just me, or are they getting a little carried away with their ads? I've noticed that when
Jesus.
trying to like click on the lives and stuff, I'm getting ads to watch lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to turn that feature off, and I did. Let's check in with the iconic chat real quick. Favorite games, 5 games in, and Dreadpool becomes a topic. And shout out to Boogeyman. He says, "My lord, that is a monstrosity." That's what she said. Let's see. Ed, he says, "A game with an operator's manual, that is amazing." And I don't have any cool collector's editions like Axel has. Hey, you have your own cool stuff. And Talos Ray says, "You got some cool stuff, Axel." Thank you. I've been collecting for 30 years since I haven't thrown a single video game I've gotten away.
You do.
And Boogeyman says, "LMAO, that game was ahead of its time." Doggy Dog says, "Coolest game and accessory I still have is Guitar Hero 5, best guitar ever made for those kind of games." Yeah, I do love that Guitar Hero 5 guitar, Doggy. But DeathDealer, it is time to play some games with our chat. Woo! Yay! Actually, let me remove this for a minute, chat, because I gotta add the audio. So let me add the audio here to it. So again, guys, we are going to play some Scrabble. That's going to do it for the main show. We're just going to play some games now. So if you want to play with us, if I can hit the right button, here we go. Guys, we love having you guys here. Play this game with us. Let's just play some Scrabble. We love entertaining you guys, and we love it when you guys play with us as well. So we're going to play some Scrabble, and hopefully DeathDealer can get more than 2 words today. I'm just kidding.
Hey, listen.
And again, guys.
I was going to say, I can read really, really well. I just never been able to spell very well.
Right? Yeah, I feel you on that one. Okay, so again, guys, if you type in all caps, it picks up better. So here we go. This is just like the game Scrabble, everybody. Let's play here on the Iconic Video Games Podcast. Just type in the words that you see.
Yes.
Yes, DeathDealer found Iconic Video Games with the word thing. Doggy Dog with the word fight. Let's see.
Maybe no.
Jesus, why can't I find anything? Tight. There's no double T's, doggy. There's no double T's.
Oh, there's no R. That's
Can a guy get a hint?
Oh man.
Can a guy get a hint? This one is tough.
Oh, there's no A. Oops. I keep adding letters.
Fighting. Whoa, he expanded on his word. Oh, and this is what Axel wishes he was. Axel wishes he was thin. That's right, thin. What else we got? 4-letter words, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm not gonna that word. Can a guy get a hint? Thin. I can't think of any more. Oh, great pick there with Nat, DeathDealer, etc. It's not a word right now.
So I said I kept adding letters. I added 2 letters 2 different times. Trying.
Woo! We skipped 2 levels. That's awesome. Doggy Dog with 28 points. Killing it. A shout out to Biggie Man for partaking as well. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Axel is just small on top. Oh, I see bear. Oh, DeathDealer beat me to it.
I think that's a...
Boogeyman got the other bear. Splendiferous with Babe. My wife with rear. Great from Splendiferous. Oh my gosh, I am so bad at this right now. Oh, you know what? I'm going to spell rare just how I like my... Don't like my steaks, I should say. I like my steaks medium well. I beat you to it, Boogeyman. Cha-cha. Let's see. We need 5 more points. 5 more points, guys. 5 more points, guys, and we will have this in the bag. Barber from Doggy Dog. Whoa!
Nice.
Wow, I don't even know how you guessed that, doggy. Barb from my wife. Beer. Split difference guesses beer, but no double E's, unfortunately. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? What else we got, guys? And that'll do it for that round. Let's see how we did. Oh, Rebar, Boogeyman at the end with Rebar. Wow, that's awesome. And we skipped 2 more levels, guys. We're going on to level 5. Doggy Dog still in the lead with 38 points. Axel, Iconic Video Games, with 27. Boogeyman with 21. DeathDealer with 15. Splint Difference with 14. And my wife, Louis Vian, with 12. But I know she's going to come up real quick. Oh my goodness, an X. Okay. Wow. Hey, and Lucian with Hence, starting us off with Hence. Change on there from the Iconic Video Games. I thought about Chance too, but there's no double C's there, Boogeyman. I know, right? I know. Cage from Louis Vian. Yeah, Louis Vian carrying us today. Kane from Boogeyman. Shout out to Boogeyman. I'm just not doing well this game. Excellent, actually. At least being up with Gene. Ooh, is there another E? There is 2 E's. Oh, I think I found the long word. I think I found the long word. I did. Oh, exchange from me. But we're still back behind. No, we're not going to win anyway. Oh, no. Oh, no. I thought finding the long word would get us enough points, guys. I'm sorry I let you down. I let you down, Chad. I let you down. Guys, type 1 in the chat if you want us to play again or not. It's up to you. Wow, 39 points, and I still couldn't carry that team. I couldn't carry you guys. Breaking my back over here. Breaking my back. Oh, my goodness. But you guys did awesome. All right, here we go. Split difference for the 1. Guys, again, if you want to play again, hit a 1. If not, we'll end the stream here. But if you guys want to play again, hit a 1. Hit a 1 in the chat. If you guys want to play again.
I'm seeing a couple of 1s.
Seeing a couple of 1s. But this time I want DeathDealer to be the announcer. Announcing like an E tournament. That would be awesome. Are you ready, DeathDealer?
I guess.
All right, here we go. Lots of 1s. Let's do it again. One more time. Here we go. Take it away, DeathDealer. Wow.
Oh, good Lord. And we've got Iconic Games with Duke. Boogeyman with Debunk, Doggy and Ben. Luis with Nude. We know where your mind's at.
Yeah. Always. Boogeyman.
Boogeyman with Bunk.
Wow.
Trinity with Bunk. Doggy with Dunk. I feel like I could write a rhyme. Start rapping. Splendiferous with Doom. Oh, nicely done. Bravo, everybody. Oh. All right. Boogeyman at 36 points. Iconic with 17. Doggy Dog with 16. Trinity with 10. Luis with 5. And Splendiferous with 5. We have a tie, folks.
And we skipped 3 levels. Level 4. I beat you, Boogeyman. Sorry, buddy. Wow, everybody, the chat is killing it. The chat is killing it.
You guys are great. I'm just going to sit here and watch.
Iconic with Should. Splendiferous with Hold. Rocky, Trinity with Loud. Luis Field with Lush. And Boogeyman with Soul.
Doggy with Soul. Iconic with Holds.
This is tough.
Ooh, Splendiferous. There's only one H. Iconic coming in with Holds. There's 4 words left, guys. And they're all 4-letter words. Not the fun ones, unfortunately. Ooh, Iconic with Duos.
Duos. My favorite way to play Battle Royale, by the way. We did awesome.
Oh, and that is it. You guys did great. Brava.
And we skipped 2 more levels. Wow.
Oh, and with the rankings coming in, we've got Iconic still in first with 24. Splendiferous coming in hot with 8. Luis at 7. Trinity with 5 this round. Boogie with 5. And Doggy with 4. I have been knocked off the board entirely. Congratulations, folks.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
I could type focus, but there's no U.
Oh, no, there's no P, damn it. Oops. I tried so hard.
Boogeyman with Office. Shout out to Boogeyman. Oh my goodness. This is a family show, DeathDealer. Oh. I know the longest word. You know why? Because there's an S. Means you just add the S to offices. Woo.
Nicely done. Iconic video games coming in with offices.
Boogeyman did not pick up offices. That you were robbed, sir.
Ooh. Luis coming in with foes. Seems to be we're all having a hard time with this one, huh?
This a word? Oh, it is.
Ooh, nicely done. Iconic games coming in with ices.
I think we've had added. Coffee should be on there. I agree. Tap it in again.
Doggy with Fife.
Let me steal it real quick. Let me see. Nope, it didn't register coffees. How is coffees not a word? Man, guys.
Oh, dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Bam, bam, bam.
And this time we've got Iconic coming in with 21 points, Boogeyman with 14 this round, Doggy with 10, and Luis with 7. So for a total of Iconic Video Games, it's 62, Boogeyman with 55, Doggy with 30, Luis with 19, Rockin' Trinity Warrior with 15, and Splendiferous with 13, and I am still not on the board.
It's all right. It's all right. We forgive you.
You know what? I can't be great at everything, or the rest of the population would have nothing hopeful. So I can't be perfect all the time, or no one else would stand a chance.
There you go, guys. No one else would stand a chance to get there.
I kid. Maybe.
Boogeyman, I love it. Axel owes me points. LOL, it didn't register when I put that word in, but it registered for him.
I understand.
Boogeyman, caps. Splendiferous says, great game, man. Thank you so much, Splendiferous, for being here. My wife is smiling, green, smiling. Let me look what it looks like. Oh, yeah, that's great. Let's see. Made that up. And it was misspelled. Oh man, what a great game, guys. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the Iconic Video Games podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the interesting games we have in our collections that we love to play, whether they're good or bad or awesome or not, whatever. These are just games that we like because we're gamers and we like stuff. And Dylan loves her Dead Island as always. And like I said, guys, the Steel Battalion, that big crate, it's something else. It's something else. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. Enjoy your 4th of July weekend, everybody. Be safe. If it's windy, don't light fireworks. Doggy, hopefully you'll get some power back and you can and fire up that Xbox so you don't go through your withdrawals anymore, man. I can already tell you're getting the cold sweats from not gaming. Pretty soon here, you're going to start looking like shaking and stuff. I already know it.
Poor thing.
And Doggy Dog says, back to the pitch black house with no AC. I'm telling you, man, sleep in the car. Get that camper going.
No, if you got a tent, put the tent in the yard for the evening. Get the blow-up mattress out there. You'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Don't even use a tent, Doggy. Don't be so sissy about it. Sleep outside in the woods without a tent.
No, sleep on the trampoline if you got one. Put a blanket down. Get yourself a nice... Yeah, go to sleep on a trampoline. I bet that's really comfortable. I haven't done that in a long time. That was fun when I was a kid.
I'd be afraid I could break the trampoline right now with how much I weigh.
Oh, please. Those things hold up to like 2,000 pounds.
I'd roll over and it would... I have a feeling like I would roll over and the trampoline would just like collapse on me like a taco. like a Venus flytrap, just
Where do you live that they have collapsible trampolines? I've never seen one of those before.
Oh, you've never seen a trampoline after a tornado?
After a tornado, yeah, but I've never seen a collapsible one. It made it sound like it was like one of those Murphy beds where it's got the springs in the middle to shut up. Like, where have you seen one of those? I've never seen one of those.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. I don't have one of those either. But anyways, guys, like we said, have a happy 4th of July. Barbecue, enjoy it. Happy Independence Day to the United States and those of us in it. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here. But before we get out of here, guys, we want to thank you guys, the chat, for making this show awesome and for playing these games with us. That's right, you guys, the chat, will always be the MVP on any of the shows here on the Iconic Video Games channel. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm Axel1324.
I'm DeathDealer.
And we will catch you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.